Hi guys, so today I'm going to be reviewing the Makeup Revolution Retro Luxe lip kits. I've actually got 3 of these. These only cost £6. They're obviously trying to do the Kylie lip kits, which come in around the £22 mark if you order them from the Kylie website. So I thought this was going to be a very interesting product for us all to try out. So there's 2 finishes available. There's the matte and the metallic. And I have the colours Royal and Rain in the matte shade and Worth It in the metallic. Now, I was planning on doing a full long review on these with wear test and everything, but I done the application section first. Oops. I do normally do an application section first so that I can be wearing the product as I'm talking about it. I done the application section with this duo. So we've got the lip liner and matching liquid lipstick in Royal, which is a really deep purple. And it is an absolutely gorgeous shade. I'll just do a quick little swatch there. The pencil seems really nice and smooth and creamy, but for some reason when I went to put it on my lips, it just wasn't playing. I'm going to do a bigger swatch to see if I can show you what kind of happened with it. So it kind of chunks up on itself a little bit, and then, you know, it didn't blend particularly well. It goes a bit patchy when you try and blend it out, in my opinion anyway. And then the liquid lipstick itself is this really deep blackish plum. I don't know if I'm going to be able to demonstrate the same problems I had with my lips. So this almost dries too quick, and then you end up almost pushing it around instead of spreading. Okay, so let's get to applying one of these. I'm actually going to go with Royal, which is the really deep purple shade. I've already exfoliated and had some lip balm on my lips, so they should be nice and prepped. Oh, nice pop. Oh, is this a twist up or... Nope, this is a sharpenable pencil, so I'll need to make sure I have a sharpener around somewhere. It just looked slightly odd. But let's see. Nice and creamy. I find this lip pencil shape a little bit weird. I'm going to zoom you in and see if you can see what I mean. Like, there's just, it's almost like, I like to do it at an angle. I find it easier to follow the lip line to go at an angle like that, which is quite hard to do with, I've actually got makeup on that pencil now. So I almost never line my lips, to be honest with you. It's not a favourite. I actually find it easier to follow my lip shape just with like a bullet or a doe-shaped applicator. Doe-foot applicator. But I think that will do. Might have made my bottom lip a tiny bit too heavy. Oh well, it can stay. It can just look plump. Right, so that felt nice and creamy going on. It's not really kind of blending as much if I smoosh my lips together, which is sometimes how I like to kind of get rid of any lines in lip liner. But let's get in with this liquid lipstick. It doesn't smell of anything. I'm quite pleasantly surprised. I was expecting a chemically smell. Ooh, that's fragranted. Wow, okay. A little goes a long way. This isn't going on as smoothly as I was wanting it to. What is this? Okay, this is a gorgeous colour and the formula feels really nice, but it's almost drying as I'm working with it. And then it's like I'm dragging off when I try and fix things. Wow, okay. This feels really, really thick. And probably like it's going to crack once it's dry, so I'll give it a couple of minutes and then we'll see what it's like when it's dried. Okay, so this has now had a bit of time to start drying, and I really do mean start drying. This still feels kind of almost like I have glue on my mouth. I mean, it's not cracking because it's still got that kind of flexible, sticky texture. So it doesn't crack, but it doesn't look nice either. I couldn't get a nice lip line and finish out of this. And oh, well, that didn't help either. Okay, right then. That was not a good move. I don't really want to try and touch this up. I was actually really excited about this colour. It looks so gorgeous on the website. I think what I'm going to do is get a makeup wipe, carefully take this off and try it without the lip liner. Right, okay, so I've just scraped that off, and I do mean scraped, like I had a makeup wipe wrapped around my finger and then was scraping to try and get it off. And you can see how many attempts it ended up taking. And I didn't even manage it without messing up my foundation, so I had to touch that up as well. Interestingly, I then have stained my foundation brush a bit pink, so that's going in the wash. So let's try this without the lip pencil. I'm going to wipe some of it off on the edge of the tube as well, and let's just see how this goes. So this is looking a little bit better. It's still slightly doing that thing of almost drying as I'm working with it. still feel like it's quite patchy and it's not giving me a very good line. It's kind of sitting in clumps and things. I'm trying, guys, but I think I exaggerated my Cupid's bow a bit much. Okay, let's leave that to dry and see how that goes. So I'll give that a little bit longer. I'm still getting a little bit of that rubbery, sticky feeling that I got last time, but hopefully it won't go as bad. Okay, so this thinner no lip liner layer has now had a couple of minutes to dry, and it still feels pretty uncomfortable, I'm not gonna lie. It's not as sticky as it was before. You know, I can press my lips together and not be as stuck, but I've still pulled off a patch. It genuinely kind of feels like I've painted my lips with acrylic paint. It doesn't feel nice or natural. Let's zoom in again. I think if you had any texture in your lips at all, which obviously we all do, it's just so patchy and the edge is just so rough, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't even want to keep this on for a wear test. It doesn't look good, it doesn't feel good, and I've just got so many nicer things that I could be wearing. So this for me is an absolute goodbye, not interested, uncomfortable, unattractive, it's cheap for a reason product. So I'm just going to see if this is any easier to take off with just the liquid lipstick and not the liner, because before, like, okay, that's alright, it's actually just rubbing off in chunks, just to give you an idea of how dry and chunky it feels. Yeah, so that's when you put something wet onto it, it comes off like that, which will give you an idea of how dry it was feeling on my lips and gross. So I'm going to go and take the rest of this off, and I don't see me ever putting it on again. If you've got any questions about this product, please leave them down below and I will get back to you. But I will speak to you guys later. Bye.